Oh, hello. And good evening, everybody. That didn't feel ominous. Good evening, everybody. I'm wearing a sweater. I shouldn't be ominous. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Blender stream. I had maybe the dumbest realization today as I sat down to do the stream. And it was this. I can't hear you guys. And I'm not playing a game. And I'm not listening to any audio. And I've been wearing my headphones every week because that's what you do when you stream. I don't actually need headphones. I'm not listening. There's no audio coming in. There's just I don't have to wear these. I'm free. I don't have to put those on my head. I think I'm normally like listening to stuff on my computer. And also, you just wear headphones when you're streaming because you're listening to stuff. So that's where I'm at today, I guess, mentally. Making breakthroughs. Thank you. I love this sweater. It's extremely soft. Extremely cozy. It's a kickback, cozy evening. No headphones. We're unplugged. We're off the hook. We're doing something different for the stream today. I love doing creatures, and I'm probably going to go back to doing creatures next week. But last night, I got caught up. I was like, I'm just going to watch this one video. And then I did this whole make a low poly cabin playlist thing. And it was super fun and enjoyable. And I was like, I'm going to try, see what's that going to be like as a stream. So we'll try it out. If we like it, we can do it again. If we don't, we never have to do it again. We can bury it in the sand and never look back and never remember that it was something that we did ever. And that'll be just how it do. Yeah, exactly, Quanta. Our creatures need a home. We're going to make settings. Bumble. I'm very excited that you finished Disco Elysium. I hope that that's me someday. I hope someday that I have finished Disco Elysium. Ooh, Peter, you've been doing low poly PS1 stuff? Oh, that's cool. For your game. Wait, are you doing a game? That rules. Are you doing just the art, or are you doing like full programming stuff? That rules. AJ, you're excited? Okay, I'm glad that you're excited. I'm excited. Chad, thank you for the re-up. Subscribe. Bless. You and your 96 kabocha squatch are in my heart. There's a room for all of them. Okay, expanding your skill set. That's cool. Well, I'm excited that you're using Blender because obviously I love it. It's great. It's free software. It's super cool. I'm drinking an Orion. Okinawa's Craft the Draft. Wait, I didn't actually read that before I held it up, but that's what it is. Okinawa's Craft the Draft. There's a small Japanese grocery store that has it on tap. They have little taps so you can get like what are they called? A growler of it, basically. And I'm delighted, but I've never actually tried it, so I wanted to try it out. Okay. Let's decide what the scene is gonna be. I have an idea. First of all, I think it should be set during spring because I'm excited. It was nice and sunny in New York today. I'm excited about spring. Days are lasting longer, so it's not pitch black at 4 o'clock. I'm really excited. So I think we should do something set in spring. Bumble, thinking about the mountains. I like that. Here we have cube. What am I saying? Okay, so the thing I was thinking of maybe is some sort of like old decrepit castle on a cliffside. So we could make a cool big craggy castle and set it up on a cliff. That's sort of what I was thinking. Cherry blossoms is a pretty cool idea. I'm trying to think of how I could do. I guess I could do like trying to think of how to do low poly polygon petal or low poly cherry blossom petals. And I think you'd have to do, I guess you could do like a bushy, as though it were like a solid, like a video game style, like solid. Cherry blossoms are just pink trees. Yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. Bumble, we don't have the time, and I don't have the skill to make Howl's Moving Castle, but I do love the idea of working towards building Howl's Moving Castle, because that would be amazing. Okay, so let me think about what castles look like. Maybe let me pull up a reference of a cliffside castle. Man, castles are cool, huh? A mimic castle. Haha, I like Howl's Stationary Castle. The unfound sequel to the first book. Let's see. I'm looking at some pretty cool castles. Okay. So I was reading about different ways of conceptualizing modeling stuff, and how you need to think about primary shapes, which are the biggest shapes, and then tertiary shapes, and then or primary, secondary, and tertiary shapes. And so figuring out how all those shapes work together. But right now I think I'm rambling to avoid actually getting into this. So let's, I guess, just get into it. The Howling Castle. Yeah, it's a great point. Yeah, low poly tree, just an icosahedron with a weird texture. Extremely true. Oh, thank you, Rachel at Gmail. Thank you for the resubscribe, and thank you for the gift sub. Extremely nice. Thank you. All right, let's do something. Let's go ahead and start making this. How will we make the castle gay is the question. Yeah, that is a good question. I guess if it's cottagecore enough, all castles are gay. Hot take. There we go. I don't see any reason why that's not true. Harley Quindom, I think we'll find a way. So let me think about, I feel like what I haven't taken into consideration is that I should have a mental sketch or a literal sketch about what we're doing. So let me do the most basic sketch on paper. Maybe this can just be like one big ass tower. Okay. This that helped me. It's not what I just drew is nothing, but it helped me mentally. So I think we can do like, let's do a big shape that can be like a pavilion. Okay. How do I even want to do this? See, this is why I wanted to do this, at least partially, is because when you're following a tutorial on the internet, it's really easy to be like, oh, I know how to do this. And then when you're on your own and doing it, it's like, actually, I'm a dum-dum. How do I do anything ever? So right now, I think what I'm going to do is build out a little bit of a pavilion. Yeah, I think that, so this is going to be like the ground floor. Not really floor. This is going to be like a pavilion-y. It's going to stick out at the edge of the cliff. I think that's what this area is going to be. Come on, come on, come on. Did that get taller? No, that's fine. Okay. Not dumb, just learning. Thank you. Yes, that's accurate. Let's see. Tallness leaves room for dramatic stairs. Yes, that is a good point. All right. Okay. And then we can put the cliffside can be like over here where it's like just barely looks like it's hanging on. Maybe I don't want to do that. I'll let those stay. That's fine. Okay. It does kind of look like a turtle shell. Okay. And here's what I'm gonna do. This is a weird way of doing it. I'm already making choices that I feel like are wrong, but that's fine. That's part of the learning process. A castle on top of a turtle is interesting. Am I gonna accidentally end up making a character anyway? I'm okay with never getting away from character work because I do love character work. Okay, I made a little basin. Do I like that? No. Let's do... Here's what I want to do. Make this narrower. Okay. Oh, I didn't create a save file for this. Irresponsible. Let me go ahead and do that. Talk amongst yourselves. You already are. Continue to talk amongst yourselves. Hey, it's March, huh? That sucks. I wish that weren't the case. I hadn't realized. It's already March 3rd even. Thank you, Harley Quindom. I'm saving. I'm saving. Okay. Yep, another fucking March. All right. Let's do the actual tower bit. The perspective on this and the sizing is going to be whack. That's just going to be how that is. Okay. All right. So one thing I learned last night that I've already forgotten is a special extruding thing that you can do. I have already forgotten how to do it. I forgot what the shortcut is already, but it let you extrude things in a specific... Oh, there it goes. I did it. Okay. How did I do that? There we go. So we can actually make a pretty funky ass tower if we want. Maybe that's too funky ass. Hold on. So oh wow, look at what that does. That's not ideal. I've made a non-Euclidean tower. If I could live anywhere, I've always thought it was probably pretty cool to live in a lighthouse. Although the movie The Lighthouse kind of convinced me maybe not. If I could live anywhere. Lighthouse seems cool. Fire tower seems pretty cool. I mean, this is, yeah, let's make it real wobbly. Let me see. What's the ideal way of doing this? Yeah, okay. This is gonna be like a castle from Gormenghast. This is too much. Hold on. Let's get... All right, let's... Okay. What if we made it like a question mark and then the Riddler lives here? that's that's a lot. That's not how. I do love the idea of a castle that you start walking up and the side becomes the floor. In fact, I really like that. Let's figure out how to do that reasonably. Yeah, this whole thing's gonna be structurally unsound, for sure. Just like all the creatures that I make. It's not gonna be recognizable as the thing it's supposed to be. Great. Honestly, pretty here for this. We can add an observation deck, I think, at the top. Yeah. This is something you see over the mountaintop in like a Fallout game, and you're like, I'm gonna get there someday. Or this is, you know what we've done? We've kind of made the St. Louis Arch. We've kind of made a prototype of the St. Louis Arch. Actually pretty proud. Hometown pride about what we've done here. I should have known whatever we ended up making would be like a DC villain trap. The kind of place that is built for an amusement in the 40s, maybe 30s, and then gets abandoned, and then some schmo moves in to do crime. Okay. The St. Louis Arch is a big arch. It's a big arch. That's truly what it is. It's a big old landmark. It's called the Gateway to the West because a lot of settlers moved through St. Louis on their way. That got whack, huh? On their way to Eastward Promises. I also learned a shortcut for beveling, but boy, do I think I'm not going to remember that. So maybe I'll just add it. No, you're not going to do what I want. Okay. I should bevel you, though. Just a little bit. Just a little bevel. We've been good today, so we get just a little bit of a bevel. A little bit of bevel. Whoa, wait. What are you doing? Okay, wait. Yeah, I like that. That's not on purpose. Well, actually, that looks kind of weird. I do like that, though. We're going to circle back to you. All right. Is it a castle or just a castle tower? I think this has become just a castle tower. I think whatever this thing is... Yeah, I think it just has to be a tower. Because if you added anything else to it, you know, I think it would really take away from the grandeur of whatever this is. Okay. I don't know quite what's happening here. There we go. Okay. Okay. So that's our shape. It's really great. There's going to be a little observation deck at the end. In fact, should we... Kind of imagining... there we go. We can put the observation deck right here. Okay. Great. Yeah, a big roadside mystery spot energy, which I love. I love going to those places. So we probably need a door. And I guess the door should be in the back because that's where you're coming in from. In fact, let me go ahead and add even more loop cuts. I can add stairs later, perhaps. Ooh. OB-John, you definitely should. Let me put the link real quick. Yeah, so Nightbot dropped the link to all the designs if you want to look at it. None of those designs are optimized for 3D printing, so please do something with them before you try to print them. I can only imagine what a nightmare it would be to try to print them otherwise. Is that what I want? Maybe I want it wider this way. There we go. Nice sturdy base. That's important. When you're building layers, it's really important to have a good, strong, sturdy base. Otherwise, Batman's just gonna jump right in and wreck your shop. Your rivals are, you know, Two-Face is gonna knock it out from under you. You're gonna have real regrets. Okay. Well, let's think about how we want to do a door. Maybe like an archway? It's gotta be an archway, right? It's gotta be an archway. So let's do, should probably be a stone archway. Oh, I guess whatever size this ends up being is going to define the scale for for our building. So I guess I should pay attention to what that's going to be. God, okay. Well, let me just, How big is this gonna be? I'm gonna put down some test bricks. And we can sort of feel out how big this is gonna be. Ooh, what if the staircase looped around the outside? I like that. That's a cool idea. You would still eventually, all right, we'd still have to get inside the building. So let's do the doorway, but I love that, Bumble. That's a great idea. Okay, let's see. What is this? How big this door gonna be? Bumble, I love it. Never censor yourself. That's maybe not good advice. I don't know you well enough to know if that's good advice. Make good choices. There's my advice. If your sister would like a Venus of Willendorf, she sounds like a cool person. That's what I have to say about that. Bumble, thank God. Thank God for that. It's been a real week. It's been a real week. Okay. How do we feel about that as this is like the door? God, that's real small. Maybe that's too small. I can beef this up. Okay. I'm glad I checked. We'll turn this into an archway in a moment, but I want to... Oh, I like that. More and more, I like that a lot. I was thinking cliffside. I guess we can figure out what this little pavilion is once we get deeper into it. Shrek apologist, thank you. Intrigued by the curvature. I assume you mean of the building. I'm wearing too baggy a sweater for it to be my curvature. How does that look for, how does that look size-wise comparable to the rest of this? Does that look like it's good for a door, or does that look too fucking small? This could be another Baba Yaga house. In hindsight, the Baba Yaga house might have been the first exploration with this, my first taste. That feels small. As long as everything else is small, you're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair, Quanta. I want this to be a luxurious and roomy sort of castle. So maybe this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make all of these a little bit bigger. Because I don't want us, because we're also going to have to do images with this. And if we make the door too small, the details are going to be unclear. It will not be clear what we are doing and what we're trying to get across here. Okay. Maybe Riddler is Baba Yaga. Honestly, there feels like a lot of crossover there, right? Right? There feels like there's crossover. Okay. How do I want to do this? Okay. Maybe I'll do... Maybe these will be like rocks. And I can make them look a little brick shaped. Ooh, okay, I've got an idea. I can make... Just make them a little bit inward. And then we can get like a nice archway going. Maybe. Is this gonna work how I want it to? It doesn't matter. It'll work. It'll do something. This archway is going to do something. It might not work, but it's going to do something. And that's good enough for me. Gotta make the archway before we can make it arch? This is gonna be a weird building. I think this is gonna work, but it's gonna be a weird one. Okay. The downside of this is that it feels harder to talk weirdly for me. I can't pinpoint why. Maybe because I'm doing like math stuff, and that feels contrary to my talky brain. Talky brain don't want to talk. Talky brain want to smush shapes. Keystone. Maybe because I lived in St. Louis or near St. Louis for so much of my life, but the St. Louis Science Museum always had an exhibit on how archways work. Like an interactive exhibit where you had to figure out how to put the keystone in. Okay. Is that what I want? Kind of. What's happening in chat? It's still entertaining? Okay, that's good. Rainier Tower in downtown Seattle. I don't remember that. I lived in Tacoma for a couple years. Rainier Tower. I'm going to Google that real quick. Oh, yeah. Talk about a butt plug. This is a cool building, though. That's a cool building. Yeah. Chad, how's your garden planning going? Hey, Magpie Mob. Yeah, we're doing a building. We're doing a building. So far, so good. How do I want to do this? Nope. I want all of this to be a little bit more flush. Here's what we're going to do. All of you come with me. Okay, hold on. There we go. Get in there. It's difficult because I made a round building, and so things have to go around it. It's weird how that happens. It's weird how we do that to ourselves sometimes. But I think this will make it look a little bit more uneven in a nice way. One of the weird, difficult things about doing modeling stuff like this is that you often end up with shapes that are just like too perfect. Like they're just so regular that they just don't look natural. So what all this fussing means is that it'll look kind of cool. It'll look a little bit better. Because it won't look as even. No, don't delete it. I'm using that. Okay. Tuck. You rotate and you tuck. That's what building archways, that's how you do it. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty cool. The other dangerous thing about doing this is that it's so easy to fuck with it forever. It'll never be perfect. You just have to understand that. It's good practice. Okay. Now what we can do is take the knife tool and just cut out the store. I guess we'll be able to see it through the gaps. Let me redo that. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I want to cut it down the middle. We'll be able to see through it a little bit. That's fine. Haha, okay. Well, we got a little... Why are you doing that? Why are you that way? Oh, I see, because I need to delete you. Okay, there we go. All right, let's add an outside... That's a good architecture fact. Okay. Let's slap a staircase on this somehow. What is that even gonna... I mean, it has to be circular, right? It's gotta be a circular staircase. I just don't see what else it could be, right? Okay. Golly, how's that gonna work? Well, let's go ahead and make this wider so that we have room for the staircase. The best way to do a staircase, huh? Let's make a plank. I've definitely seen Blender artists more competent than I do this using the duplicate function. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that one. But let's see what we can. Let's see what we can get done. Let me think about... I wonder if I could. A ramp would be... yeah. Generally, Jenna, that's a great idea for many, many reasons. Not least of all because... it's easier for me to do. But also, I like the idea of the Riddler's Tower being accessible. You know, it's 2021. We can't keep doing this. That's how I feel. Okay. Yeah, it's really not. Yeah, it's not acceptable to any human in general. Let me see. Let me even think about what that's gonna look like, though. Because a ramp just comes with its own challenges. Is a ramp gonna be... Peter, that was exactly what I was thinking about. But for a ramp, trying to think even how... How that gonna work? So we need to be wide. So we'll start there. I think the difference between what this is going to look like as a ramp and what it's going to look like as stairs is going to be very minor. Very, very different. God, I guess I could do another tube like I did this one and then chop off the top half. Okay, hold on. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. It's a weird one, though. Let's see if this is gonna fly. Cinnamon shakes, I absolutely would. Except that I know that you're there to say it for me. You're taking the pun hits that nobody else is willing to take, and I respect and appreciate that. How's this gonna do? Okay. Just ramping up here. Keep it up, you guys. I wonder if I can just... Maybe I can just... Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So we've got this now. And that's something. I've got a plan. I know what I'm doing. This is gonna work. For sure, totally. For sure this is gonna work. For sure. If I were a genius, I would make this as wide as one of these little planks so that it would fit along the sides, but that would immediately go to hell once I got to these different sized things. So that's fine. We were not going to do that. I saw the genius option and I said, no thank you. And that's my right as an American to say no thank you to doing the smart thing. God, is this gonna work? I think this is gonna work. Honestly, I'll admit, that was pretty dubious. I think this is gonna work though. Maybe? Okay, well, it was going along okay. Ooh. Here's what needs to happen. I need to not have doubt. So if anyone can tell me how to do that, now would be the time. I just gotta go for it. Yeah, I'll just go for it and then I'll fix it in post. This is gonna be a janky ass ramp, y'all. Oh boy, howdy. budget construction. Nothing but confidence. Okay. I hope this is getting higher. Nope. Yeah, no ocean arcs in the chat. Everybody be chill with what's happening here. Oh, it's bad. This is a bad ramp. You're gonna be able to tell the exact moment where I didn't want to fuck with it anymore. Oh no, it looks bad. It looks crazy. It looks good? Okay. You guys like it? All right. Oops. Whoops. Okay. It's getting pretty wild. Maybe we'll add a platform. It's gotten so warped. What? Hey, be chill. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I thought about extruding a tube. For some reason, this seemed like a better option. I'm failing to remember why now, though. At this moment, I'm like, this has gone pretty off the rails. Look at what happened here. That's some geometry. You can do some geometry with Blender. Ooh-wee. Not up to regulation. Do they not? You don't think there are grain elevators so big that you can ride it? That feels like it would be something at a state fair I could do. Oh, Bumble, don't regret. No regrets here. Only choices. And the things that happen when you make those. No regrets, please. Oh, what did I do? How did I do that? Is there an extra vertice there? There are a bunch of extra vertices here. Okay. I mean, this would look cool to finish it, but it took so long just to get that far. There's gotta be a better way. I'm certain there's a better way, but I do not know it. Oof, the copy pasta on this would be dire. If I tried to copy pasta it around what is happening with the rest of this, it would look real weird. I mean, I guess it looks already weird. So maybe that's fine, actually. A paternoster lift? What is a paternoster lift? I'm not familiar with this terminology. Death elevator. I'm at little steppy stones. I guess these should be longer. To really match up with the lift width. We're not gonna work how that works? Okay. Every house should have a platforming section. I agree. I love platforming sections. Oh, these should be going up, of course. Purpose to this building? I don't know. I don't know if there is one. It's to menace the Batman, naturally. Batman hates anything fun, and that includes slides, which are, as we all know, very fun. Ha ha! Magpie mob. Batman thinks slides are slippery slopes. I mean, he's not wrong. You're not wrong, but I don't think you're supposed to say it. Oh, thank you, patient overshirt. This has been an exceptionally chill stream. Normally there's more frantic, more frantically made poor choices. I mean, this would be a cool building to try and climb, for sure. No, Bumble, don't say that. Your ideas are good. They're still good. Sometimes the point of this is to challenge myself to figure out how to do something I didn't know how to do before. And sometimes when you challenge yourself, it doesn't go good. Sometimes this isn't going bad. I'll say that. I've done some stuff here that just goes bad for sure immediately. I wonder. Let's do this. Let's see if this is gonna work. Is that gonna do anything? God, it kind of looks like a weird umbilical cord. Am I right? Night, Bumble. God, you can really see how the shape of it warped. You really, really see it. What is happening here? What are you trying to do? I see. You too, huh? How do I not see you? There we go. Whoop. Okay. Is that kind of working? Is that kind of doing it? It's kind of getting there. I didn't think it was going to get there, but it's kind of getting there. y'all talking about moms? I like that. I like mom chat. That's extremely adorable. She ate her mom's or her child's umbilical cord as like a health thing, or for other reasons. Oh, I haven't called my mom, AJ. I do. That's on my mind. I'm definitely gonna ask her about it the next time I call. I just haven't called. I've been negligent. What am I doing adding stairs this way? This is not even how stairs would fit here. How would this work? How is this gonna work? I've been meaning to call her though. She just got her first dose of the vaccine. Pretty excited. Placenta powder, huh? That nice, a brief moment of nice mom talk devolving so quickly. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I should call her, I should call my mom before she gets the second dose then. I think it depends, I mean, maybe, I think I've heard it depends on which version you're getting. How much, to what percentage of your ass it will knock you. $3 years, goodness. That's a long time to go without seeing somebody, especially a mom. Although, you know, I say that. I guess it's been like two. I didn't go back home for Christmas this year or the year previously, so it's actually probably been about 2 years for me. 2.5. Oof. Weird to think about. This is gonna be this is a weird way of doing any of the stuff that I'm doing. I worry I was too ambitious for my first one of these streams, of these buildy streams. Wait, AJ, when you have babies, you have the maximum. Well, okay, you know, I thought about what you said as I was repeating it out loud. And you're right. Impossible to argue. That's just the math of it. This is a very hard staircase to climb. This is definitely a platforming section. There's no other way around it. The click clack is good. I'm glad the click clack is good. I have a very click clacky keyboard. I'm always worried when I'm playing games that are keyboard heavy that is going to be very loud and click clacky. Thankfully, it's like it's the soothing. Yeah, sometimes the click clacky is soothing. That's what I'm hoping for. A little ASMR. A very, very little ASMR. How's this coming? Okay. Phew. Gosh, we're barely halfway up the tower. Not even halfway up the tower. Okay. I've got an idea. All right. Let me think about the idea. How is this going to do? See, now I'm thinking like a video game designer. If I were making this video game, I would want to vary the sorts of skills that you were having to use. So you wouldn't just want to be jumping the whole time. That'd be terrible. It'd be so annoying. You want to do something a little bit fun. You'd want to vary. You'd want to vary a little bit the thing that you're doing. We getting a rope. We want to be a jellyfish. That's a good one. I feel like jellyfish probably got chill life, right? Do jellyfish have a lot of predators? Okay. Hey, where'd you go? There we go. Whoops. Why aren't you highlighting everything? Why are you being so weird? What is happening here? Do you have too many vertices? You might have too many vertices. Too late. You get what you get in life and in vertices. It's just how it goes. God, you have too many vertices. Will I be your hero? I don't see why not. As long as you're chill, I'll be your hero. What does that entail? Gotta be strong? Yeah. I can be strong. I can be strong. Yeah. Okay. Haha. All right. Okay. That got us really far. In a tire swing. Yeah. Yes. What I like about that is that I know how to do it and it'll be easy. So that if you need like a little bit of a break while you're doing this, you can have a little bit of a break. Come on. Give me that Taurus. Let me see the Taurus. Why do you always... Blender, I hate when you act like this. I just want to see, I just want to move the Taurus so I can see it before I adjust it, because it's going to need some adjusting. There we go. It's inside the castle. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay. Gosh, it's so small compared to the doorway. Does that look right, ratio-wise? That looks fine. The staircase comparable to this tire swing is very narrow. It's a little ominously narrow. This is a tricky and treacherous fate, but if Batman is able to climb up this tall, he's gonna have a cool tower to play with. Totally be worth it. Okay. Now, normally I think tire swings usually attach to the rope. That might be something I do in post. Because I don't even really know how to conceptualize how to do that. Oh, thank you, Webster's Breakfast. I do my best to be awesome. I think everybody does. I'm happy I'm occasionally successful. Okay. I have an idea. Yeah, do not fall off this swing. You're gonna have a bad day. If ever there is a time to not fall off the swing, it's this one. Bye, generally, Jenna. Oh, good luck with your reading. That sounds like a lot. This is our little watchtower. That's where you can see out of. How do we... Okay. This has turned into a children's obstacle course. The tire swing really did a great job putting a pin on that, which I feel pretty great about. Okay. Yeah, it sounds heavy and miserable. So good luck. Good luck. Oh, I like that this is a pool area. We're migrating away from the castle idea, but honestly, I'm into it. That's what this is. So this is a little... Let me make this sides of this a little bit taller. So this is our pool. Okay. Yeah, this is a difficult pool to go through. I'm sorry you lost your username, Patient Overshirt. You do whatever you have to. Oh, you won't be a strawberry. I wonder if there's a way I can control that. I don't think there is. I'll look around and see if there's something I can do. You'll always be a strawberry in my heart. That's meaningless, though. Oh, the username was on purpose. Okay. Oh, I get it. I see what you're saying. I was like, but you have a strawberry. But I see. You're having to change and resub. I understand. Oh, it does have big Psychonauts vibe. Yeah. Yes. Very strong Psychonauts vibe. Pretty here for that. I love Psychonauts. Well, don't ever anybody feel like you have to subscribe. It's definitely nice because it helps me know that this is something that people like. And helps me know that I should keep doing it. But if you ever can't subscribe, you know, put your own oxygen mask on first. That's always my rule, especially when it comes to money. Rock climbing handholds. I like that. That's gonna be weird. The color scheme on this bad boy is a great question. It feels like it's gotta be like Nintendo, or not Nintendo, Nickelodeon-y, right? Like really vibrant neon colors, kind of. Yeah, Cabin Oblivion, you gotta subscribe to yourself emotionally before you can truly subscribe to somebody else. That's beautiful. I think RuPaul said that. If you can't subscribe to yourself, how the hell are you gonna subscribe to somebody else? Can I get an amen? Okay. A slime slide? Yeah, it does have to be a slime slide. For sure, for sure. Really nothing else for it. It's going to be a confusing slime slide, too, because it's going to go smooth and then bump and then smooth. Do you have to climb up the slide part? I'm not certain how this works. Maybe, let me look at what climbing handholds even look like. Oh, they're cool. This is a new Fall Guys level, yeah. It definitely has that energy. All right, climbing handholds are just a bunch of beans. That's what I'm seeing here right now. Just a lot of beans. So let me make a few beans. See, the thing here's what I know. Ooh. Is that this would be hypothetically something I could do with a particle emitter. Is just make a couple handheld beans. I'm gonna think about that one. Bean emitters. A third of a treehouse? Did you stop at a third because it was exactly everything that you needed? Just making some shapely beans. I'll make probably three shapes is enough. Ooh, maybe 4 beans. I'm loving this crescent moon look. Yeah, I guess I should have known that an inset on that was going to be weird. God, is there an easier way of doing this? I don't think there is. Oh my God, where'd you go, Bean? Bean! There we go. Okay. What am I doing? What am I trying to get done here? Shapes are fun. There, okay. Got a couple shapes. Chad. Okay, I am gonna try. Wow, how did I get an extra? Where did you come from? God, can I do this? So this is what it looks like when you're doing particle stuff and you give it hair. It's weird. But I think I want emitter. Do I? No, I'm giving up on this already. Particle systems are hard and weird, and I don't totally understand how to do them yet. I could just make a little cactus, though. That is within my capabilities. Hypothetically, I know there's a way... You two should probably be rotated. There's a way that you can set an object to be the object's emitting. So instead of spikes, it would be these little things, and I could pick out where I wanted them to appear, and they'd appear to a certain extent of randomness. And I know hypothetically that's possible, but boy, do I not super remember how. God, that would be the easiest way of doing this, though, huh? Ooh. Just gotta wish really hard? Is that how that works? I just gotta remember how to do it, I think is the way to do it. Object. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, we are getting closer. Okay, hold on. Let me get these out of the way. Okay. Okay. This is kind of getting there. Which object did I choose? Cylinder 7. Is that this one? Yes. Okay. So I can adjust this to get it to kind of line up. But this thing is pretty uneven. You know what I should do? Well, maybe I'll wait till I add everything. Whoops. Don't need to be that big. Let me think. Don't need that many. So the particle, this feature is used to do like hair and fur and like raindrops and anything that you could iterate, basically. And you can do some pretty wild stuff with it. Even though it doesn't always make a lot of sense. Okay, I've got a plan. God, can I add multiple? I guess I can. Yeah. Okay. This is going great. I'm remembering things. Oh God, how did I do that? How did I do it on the last time? Render. All right. Gonna render object. Let's do a plain circle. I'm just sort of giving this thing chicken pox. Which is is not the worst thing. Bye, gay Lexi. Megan. Oh boy. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I wanted. I guess this is kind of what I wanted. Now we are going to have to shave. One of my favorite things about the particle dynamics is that it really is... it really is just like hair. You just have to treat it like hair. So, I want to get... Why are you not going to let me cut it? Now what are you doing? Barnacles. Barnacles is accurate. I'm not certain why it's not letting me cut though. I can comb the particles, hypothetically. It's not really visible. Well, maybe this is just what this is. Oh no, God, Blender's not letting me... Okay, Blender has malfunctioned, is what's happening. It will not let me interact with anything. Okay, there we go. Don't be like that, Blender. There are people watching. We have company. Why won't you let me cut, though? God, they're even on the inside. That's horrifying. God, you can see them rashing up the inside. I mean, I don't hate this. I just wish it would let me shave some of the underbelly. I don't know why it's not letting me... I don't know why it's not letting me shave it. Oh! Maybe this is why. Maybe because it was an emitter and not hair. Is this better? Is this getting better? What am I doing? It's so orderly. Oh, maybe the... that might be a hair thing. I think the hair is a little bit more orderly. But I did make everything small again. Let me just undo everything I just did. Okay. Well, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to stop this from doing what it's doing. Because if it were just hair... See, when it's hair... Okay, this is... So I can only cut hair. That makes sense. Blender, I can't fault you for the clarity of your iconography. Oh no, is it really starting to squick you out? I regret to hear that. Yeah, I can pull back on this entirely. We do not have to do particles at all. I can just do this normal style like how I was. Because although that was getting close to what I wanted it to do, it really wasn't doing what I was hoping. Simultaneously cool and extremely unpleasant to look like is arguably the brand. No good natural history museums near you? That's a real shame. Because they're great. Love learning about nature and the weird, horrible things it does. All right, good luck getting over this hump. Okay. And of course we have to have an infinity pool on the top. That is what I'm doing right now. Very, very precarious. This is actually balanced. It's not adhered to this in any way. So it's a real tricky one to swim in. This is a 5 feet apart because they're not gay, only jacuzzi. Like a wet seesaw. Yeah, Froggy Hugs. That is what that is. Gotta come with a friend. You should, I mean, you should definitely, here's what I'll say about this jungle gym that we've created. You should not be playing here solo. It is extremely dangerous. But if you can get it to the top, I mean, that's the place to go. Okay, a little bit of climbing wall. This section of the climbing wall is for if you fall dramatically and need to catch yourself before falling all the way down into the pool. I guess maybe I'll move the tub a little bit so that there's a chance if you fall, you'll fall in the water. It's not going to be enough to save you for sure. definitely not going to save you, but can't hurt. I'll duplicate this, just make a quick little inner tube. It's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, if you fall, for sure it's gonna hurt. You don't want to do that. Do we have a... We should probably name this weird, funky funland, huh? I'm gonna do textures and all sorts of stuff because it's almost 10 o'clock. God, the sculpting, for whatever reason, does not suck time away or brain away in the same way modeling does. I don't really know why that's the case. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's just so much easier to talk and read the chat when I'm doing sculpty stuff then when I'm doing modeling stuff, I'm just like my brain is gone. It's somewhere else entirely. Safe Tower is a pretty funny name for this. Feels like it should have like, maybe it should be like, I don't know, Jenna's Super Safe Funland. Tower of Safety, maybe. Tower of Respectable OSHA Guidelines made this. The Please Don't Sue Heights, pretty good. Oshant. I like Jenna's Safety Land. Wuthering Heights. Oshant. Oshant is pretty good. I like Oshant. It feels like it needs a little bit of flair just because it's like a fun park, right? Xanadu's pretty good. Xanadu's a good name for park in general. Super OSHA Land. OSHA compliant tower. These are all very good. OSHA HQ. OSHA has all the powers, so they didn't bother making their own. They knew, because like who watches the Watchmen, you know? Who OSHA's OSHA? Yeah, that feels like great. OSHA HQ feels great. Oh man. People in OSHA houses shouldn't throw bricks. Leaning Tower of OSHA. I do like a Leaning Tower of OSHA. That raises a lot of questions. Okay. This is certainly something. I think it's good. Specifically. Yeah, specifically I think this is good. I don't know what happened over here. What happens if I delete you? You're just gonna be weird? Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, OSHA, Wisconsin. Okay. Oh, yeah, they are floating, huh? Oh, it's because I subdivided. Darn. Ooh. Well, they still float a little bit anyway. Owing to some sloppy work on somebody's part. I don't know who. Some of them are just so float. Where did you come from? How did you get there? There you go. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep finessing this. I'm going to add textures and stuff, as always, and put it on the internet, as I always do. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'll have to think about how this went. Let me know on Twitter if you liked or did not like this stream. There is something extra fun about the myth making of creature creation that I just love so much. So this might be like a once in a while kind of stream where we don't do scenes every day, but just when the mood strikes me, when the moon is full and the wind is rustling the wheat fields, then that'll be when we do it. Can I put creatures in the pool? Yeah, probably. I don't see why not. I think if we do this again, I think what it has to be, maybe it'll be like I come up with a sketch ahead of time for what this is going to look like. You like it? Okay, you guys liked it? Okay, I'm glad this was still good and entertaining. The time went by for me. I was barely cognizant that anything was happening. Don't forget to rate. Yes, thank you, Cinnamon Shakes. Bless, absolute bless, for reminding me, because I was for sure going to forget again. So let me find out who is streaming right now. Oh, I mean, Secret Sleepover Society is streaming, of course. They're always streaming. Maybe I'll raid Kofi. What's Kofi up to? Yeah, we'll raid Kofi. He's probably up to something good. Oh, hello, Clealis. We were just wrapping up. So sorry. So sorry. Habitat development for previous creatures. Oh, I love that. That's a very cool idea. I'll have to think about what that is, because I know, because like the Loch Ness ripoffs we did, the beautiful Bess and Tess do live in a fantasy, and thinking about what that would even look like could be pretty fun. Creating little zoo enclosures for each of the creatures I've made. That might be really cool. All right, I'll have to think about that. Okay. Anyway, I'll have to strategize, and we'll come back and do this again next Wednesday at 8:00, as we always do. That would be really fun. Okay. Oh, you have the same sweater? I love this sweater. It's so soft. It's very good. Jenna's Menagerie. I like that. All right. You've given me a lot to think about. I'll have to think it over as I'm applying different textures to this beautiful landscape that we've made tonight. And pretty pleased. It's pretty cool. I love how it looks. And it's gonna be very cool. Okay, let me do a raid. We're gonna raid fellow Vox Media employee Kofi. He's great. If you've seen Brian's if the Future Sport video, Kofi was in that, and he's great. So gonna go ahead and do that. Successful. All right, you can go ahead and join that raid. And I'll post this on the internet when it's all done, as I always do. All right, we're ready to raid. Thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your week. I hope everybody's doing okay. Goodbye.